Hello everybody! Welcome back for more Let's Play Battletech. Joining me is JK Lantern.
So I told Star that we're annoying the Capellans, and she asked, "What about the Montagues?"
It would have been better if you'd said catapults. At least that's close. At least that's close in how it sounds.
We're gonna have fun when this goes up.
Let's launch this contract. So, since everybody's there, this is a fairly light... So... No, Squire, you are not coming out on this one.
Would you like some steak fries?
I mean, those two need experience. So does Squire there, but...
I mean, Justin Allard eventually becomes the head of the Ministry of Intelligence, Investigations, and Operations. Do we really want to piss him off?
No, not specifically, no.
I mean, ignoring the fact that I hate House Davian,
Good news, we can still ally with them. We would have to find missions they want done and start doing them, but we can ally with House Davian still. It's the only one left. Everyone else got annoyed with us with the other alliances.
I mean, with the Free Worlds League, we can in theory ally with Draconis Combine eventually.
No, we can't.
We can't?
They're, I think because we're allied with the Canopus.
Oh.
So we got to take control of the research facility, and then we got to get to an evac zone. Let's skip a step here and see if we can just find the enemy lance.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Unfortunately, you are still slow. Okay, where are you? That is just a vehicle. Where's the rest of you guys? Archangel is also another backer pilot, I believe.
I wouldn't be shocked.
Be there in a jet.
Twister is not. Twister is just a random hire. But Archangel was another one that came with the storyline.
Unlike Steak Fries, who we invented a storyline
Yeah,
for.
we invented a storyline for him.
Engaging jump jets. Enemy detected. All weapons committed.
No, you do not get to launch fire at me.
Inferno SRMs. Every mech warrior's least favorite thing.
Yes, Commander.
Yep. Of course, now I need to get my Black Knight off of that
No
mountaintop.
doubt It will be done.
Body Bag is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain? Body
Well,
Bag
just-
is...
I don't think there was much climbing involved.
I'm walking here. Yes, Commander. On my way, double time.
So I don't know what you guys are yet. I might be able to see that.
Oh,
Cataphract!
Okay, yeah, that actually makes sense for them to have. Good on you, game.
A cataphract. Guess who's getting a ton of freaking PPC shots to the head?
The Frankenmech.
that I want
So,
to take home with me.
So at the end, throughout the Succession Wars, the Capellans got hit hard, very hard,
Subject.
and at some point they didn't have a lot of like heavy and assault mech production facilities. What they did have was the means to make a lot of spare parts for a lot of other things. So basically what they wound up doing was using the spare parts they could create, they designed a new mech, a new heavy mech that first started showing up around 3025 or so. So using parts of Marauders,
I'm your spaniel.
a Shadowhawk, and a Phoenix Hawk,
I'm your spaniel.
they came up with this ugly but effective thing called the Cataphract, and it was supposed to become their new signature heavy mech. Unfortunately, during the Fourth Succession War, House Davian captures the planet Tikhonov, which means that House Davian wound up getting a shitload of Cataphract production.
Reporting minimal damage.
In any case, the Cataphract is an ugly but reasonably effective heavy. I'm quite fond of it.
It also has a PPC, an AC-10, and 4 lasers on it.
Yep, and in the tabletop game, 2 of those lasers are rear-mounted.
Missed the head, damn it.
Reporting.
Yeah, like, once you start seeing
I
tech
understand.
upgrades happen, the Davian version of the Cataphract adds jump jets and swaps out the PPC for an AC-5, among other things. The Capellan version keeps the PPC, doesn't get jump jets, but it gets mask, Myomer,
retrieving you.
Myomer acceleration something circuitry, which means it can go fast in bursts. And actually, much later in the timeline, when the Canopians and Capellans trade more, the Magistrix of Canopus starts piloting a customized Cataphract.
Standing by. Move order received.
Please blow its head off.
Copy that. That's
Thank you! Steak Fries has earned dinner tonight.
Woo! I'm eating tonight!
You get 3 whole potatoes.
Back in the Lyran Commonwealth, I only got 1 potato!
Well, you just shot me a cataphract, so I mean,
All weapons emitted. Enemy unit destroyed.
which is the reason I got that awesome into my lance. Just because 3 PPCs that I could actually target on somebody with decent gunnery
Yep.
means this is a good shot. It's taking a head off at 20 paces.
That is quite a lot of heat.
I live
Yeah,
to serve.
more Inferno freaking
Rolling.
SRMs.
Affirmative. That vehicle is one for the junkyard.
Okay, and we are out of combat now. So there's a good chance the mission is going to end in 1 turn because we won't have to get to the landing site.
By the way, we were only supposed to capture this scientist, but we own this planet now. That was pretty.
Which is why I picked 3 salvage, just in case there was a big mech there. Because the pay was crappy no matter what. I don't even think we really got shot at much.
No, not really.
You, and you. And now we have a cataphract.
That's beautiful. Just as another middle finger to Capellans.
Yep. Now we have it. Because I got hired out in one of the random missions by Canopus to pilot a cataphract they stole from the Capellans. And I liked driving that one around because it hit pretty decently.
Mm-hmm.
Although at that time I did not yet have assault mechs. So it's a slight downgrade now, but not much from some of the stuff I'm already driving. And now the next contract is ready to review.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
And there we go. We called it a Franken-mech because it got a little bit of everything stitched into it.
Yeah, and it's the 1X because it's like the prototype version. Like, it was definitely in full production, don't get me wrong, but they're still working out the kinks of it.
So let's see, it has 1 ballistic and 5 energy hardpoints. So it doesn't have a lot of ballistics. It doesn't have a lot of variety in its lineup. It really doesn't.
Mm-mm.
I mean, AC-10's nice and all, but I would almost trade that out for more armor. But then again, it would just be a PPC and a bunch of lasers. Which is not a bad thing to be, don't get me wrong, but I've got so many mechs that do that already. I'll figure out what I can do with this thing. There's got to be some configuration out there I would be very happy with.
When some more technology gets invented, there are some fun versions of it. So the Capellans invent a weapon that does everything the AC-10 does, but it's better. It's a weapon called the plasma rifle. It basically shoots superheated plastic at high speed. So it's an AC-10 that also sets the enemy on fire. I'm pretty sure there's at least one configuration of the cataphract with it.
So let's see, Smithin. To liberate another planet. Early reports suggest a loadout featuring indirect fire capabilities and at least a moderate level of mobility could prove advantageous. Or I could just brute force the thing like I've been doing.
I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to have heavy mechs yet, but that's fine.
You're not supposed to have assault mechs for 2 skull missions.
Yeah.
2 skull missions are a full lance of mediums. That's where the challenge is. That's about a 200-ton challenge. We're over 300, I think. We're very close to it. We won't tackle this mission in this video, but we will get there and get the preliminary out of the way.
Come on, shenanigans.
Could happen. We've got 12 days. Well, we got 17 days of travel. Of course, we're going to have to pay the bills in that 17 days. The shenanigans. Here we go, shenanigans. I'm going to pass because I've already let the black market lapse. And you remember how expensive they freaking were. So I wasn't buying anything from them anytime soon anyway. But you have to be liked. You have to be indifferent or liked before you get something that isn't outright extortion.
if you want to see me get very angry, that's when we look in the black market.
You mean
We
again?
may have done that during the in between recording sessions. I may have been very, very, very unhappy.
Maybe. I thought we did it on camera, though.
I thought it was between sessions.
It might have been. But no, I got the black market and everything was marked up 10 times the price. So I wasn't buying anything from them anytime soon anyway. A fully assembled mech, or just a piece of a javelin, was a few million.
There was a lot of me going, what the hell is that doing here?
Like the fully built Annihilator?
You should not be able to get that under any circumstances in this game. Unless you're doing horribly inappropriate things with Jamie Wolf. You should not be able to get the Annihilator.
You know, for an Annihilator, I will limber up.
Oh my god. You know what? Hang on a sec. That's going in the super happy fun room. It has been immortalized.
For an Annihilator, I will limber up.
I mean, fair?
So let's see. I think if we launch the contract, we won't go straight into the fight. We'll find out though. If it does land me on the planet, I will call it a video because it's going to land me on the planet. Let's actually put the normal archer back here, along with getting the A squad together. So this has not been that long a video by Battletech standards, but it's been almost 20 minutes. It's getting there.
Mm-hmm.
And we know these missions take a little bit. Yes, I'm packing 310 tons to a Toe Skull mission. If I don't have to rush somewhere, and I can, you know, take my time and actually advance through the place without running everywhere, I'll probably clean up easily. But we will see. So, when we come back, we will actually do this. But until then, take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.